Hi, I'm Ray from mummyoffour.com. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Zara. It's a bit shy today apparently. Today we have a power hour speed cleaning video for you, don't we? We've just got an hour. We're just going to go around and blitz as much as we can get done in the house. This is kind of a maintenance kind of clean, just trying to stay on top of everything so that it doesn't mound up and become totally overwhelming. Anyway, before we get on to it, we need to say, if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified.
Post more videos Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 7 p.m.
We post more videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. apparently. Should we go and do some cleaning?
I am starting today's power hour, as I pretty much always do, by getting a load of washing on, and that is because the washing machine is working while I'm working, and then at the end of the power hour I can swap the laundry around if it's finished, so it's a win-win situation. Now what I'm actually doing here is I'm getting on a load of bedding and towels, and I'm adding a scoop of Mio Fresh, which is a nappy sanitizer, but it sanitizes whatever you put in your wash. And when I use the powder nappy sanitizer, I do use a little scoop of Fairy non-bio and some of those Unstoppables to make my laundry smell lovely. I do normally use Method for the rest of my laundry, but I switch back to the powder when I am using stuff that needs to be sanitized. Now time to empty the dryer and put in the bits that need drying, not forgetting the fluff filter, people, because otherwise A, your machine doesn't work efficiently, and B, it's a fire risk by all accounts, so do not forget the fluff filter. And yes, I'm pretty sure that's the very official name of what it's called. I'm just grabbing some cleaning supplies, including some of these dusters. Zara likes them for doing dustering, and I need to put those back on my Veleda 1-2 spray thingy. Now I'm actually going to put these towels in here. I'm going to fold them ready to take upstairs. Now during my power hours, you'll notice you can either kind of go deep or go wide. It's only an hour, so you cannot expect to do everything. So sometimes I do one room, I can give the bathroom like a really intense clean, but for today we're going wide. So I'm doing a little bit of cleaning. I'm going to start by the front door, obviously after the laundry, and I'm going to work as far through the house in an hour as I can, just straightening everything up. Now I am going to do the windows on the front door, which I don't do that often, not nearly as often as I should anyway. And I'm going to give them a clean with this Method glass cleaner because they just look a bit gross and minging. And this obviously isn't filming very well because, you know, I'm sort of filming into the light, but you can get the gist of it. I am giving these windows a bit of a clean because they're the first impression when you come to our house, and there's no point in them being grubby and a bit gross, is there? So getting those wiped over, and this stuff does smell nice. This is probably the nicest smelling glass cleaner that I've used. It's kind of like a minty-ish smell, not offensive. I'm not fussed on the ones that smell like vinegar. So now the hall, I've kind of done the dusting, or the dustering as Zara likes to call it. I am going to vacuum. I haven't dusted, you know, I could have gone all around if I was doing like an intense deep clean of this room, I could have gone all around the skirting boards and things, but this is just, like I said, I like a sort of a gentle tidying and cleaning throughout as many rooms as I can get through in my hour, starting at the front door and working through the house in order of sort of priority, I guess, or the order you'd walk through if you were visiting for the first time. So the entrance hall, even if Zara interrupted me now and I couldn't do any more, at least I've done the entrance hall. At least the first impression of the house is looking nice, so when I come home I think, it's lovely and clean, and then hopefully my family respect it and don't make a mess. You know, we can but live and dream, can't we? So once I have finished vacuuming the hall, again, I'm not like going massively deep, I'm not pulling everything out and like I sometimes sort of do a really deep clean. This is a quick power hour. I'm going to tidy away the shoes. This little shelf is fab for shoes, but my family seem to think that just slinging the shoes in with their eyes shut is the best way to put the shoes away, and it's not, people, it's not. So now I'm going to fold the toilet paper and I just pressed it into the end of the tap, and it just makes it look neat, doesn't it? So I'm now not doing a proper clean. I'm using the towel trick, which is I'm about to change the towels for clean ones. I'm just going to damp the end of it and wipe around the sink with it, because let's face it, if you're going to change a towel anyway, you may as well wipe around with it. I'm going to stick a little capful of Zoflora down the loo and just wipe around with a loo brush, and then also stick a capful of Zoflora in the loo brush holder thingy to disinfect it. And then I'm just going to vacuum around the floor, because this floor mostly gets kind of like bits of shoes all over the floor because it's where the shoes are stored. So I'm just going to give this a really, really quick once over with the vacuum cleaner. And then I am going to head into our lounge, which the curtains haven't even been opened yet. Open up the curtains, and then I'm going to head into the kitchen and tidy up where Zara had breakfast, and just do a little bit of tidying up, putting the bibs away. And then I'm going to grab my Method Anti-Bac. My Method Anti-Bac smells like wild rhubarb and it smells amazing. Now I often forget to spray this and leave it for 5 minutes, so I'm gonna spray from one end of the kitchen to the other and then go back. I'm not sure if that's a full 5 minutes, but it's better than I normally manage. This stuff, I just can't tell you how good it smells, honestly. It smells divine. So I'm giving all the surfaces a little wipe over with that. Now officially, I did discover this really recently. I've been using this on my granite worktops, which are black granite worktops. So they're blacks, they're probably quite, I don't know, robust. But I've been using this for ages, and it does say on the bottle you're not supposed to use it on granite, so whoopsie. As you can see, it's not done any harm to the black granite, but we have got new white quartz in the new house, so I'm a bit scared to use it on that because obviously if it's white, can it discolour a bit more than the sort of super hardy black granite? So I don't know if anyone's got white quartz worktops, what do you use to clean them? What is safe to use on them rather? And I'm just a bit nervous. As much as I love the smell of this one, I might just use it everywhere in the house other than on the new white quartz. Now to vacuum around the kitchen. I don't know if I'm going to have time today to mop the floor. I normally use my Veleda 1-2 spray on it, which I love, and I do use that quite frequently, but today I really want to get through the house. So rather than doing the vacuuming and then the spraying, I think I'm just going to leave that for another day to try and get around some more rooms. Now into the laundry room. There you go. So that's my Veleda 1-2 spray. I normally would do the floors with that as well, but I'm just going to stick the thing on for next time I want to grab it, and I'll do that perhaps later in the day after my power hour or tomorrow. Just putting a few bits and pieces away from the laundry room, and I'm going to spray the stuff that's not supposed to go on the granite. And so just be warned, just read the bottle and use your own judgment. It's not damaged my black granite, but I wouldn't like to say what it would do to other things. I don't know, because that's what it says on the bottle. So if anyone that works for Method can let me know, I'd be really grateful. Anyway, we're just in the playroom now, tidying up, sorting out the cushions because it just looks like a right mess. Zara's helping. Look how helpful she is, little darling. She's actually helping now by dustering, as she said. She's just outshot. Dustering the table. I have asked her to get down from the table so she doesn't fall off, but she does love these little fluffy dusters that I picked up in a recent haul, and I've had some different versions of them for years. She loves them. Honestly, she thinks they're better than toys sometimes. So now that's the playroom sort of straightened up and tidied. I'm just going to vacuum over the playroom. The playroom doesn't get too messy from like a bits point of view. We don't have shoes in the house, and I don't let them eat in there. So it gets perhaps a bit of dust or whatever, but it doesn't get too sort of bitty. The floor doesn't get too bad in there. It gets a lot of like mess that needs tidying, but it doesn't get too dirty. Now for the stairs. The stairs do get a lot of traffic, very high traffic area. The worst thing I find about the stairs is bits of black off people's socks, like bits of sock fluff all over the stairs. So that's what I've been vacuuming off there. And now we're up on the we're on the floor between the first floor and the attic, and I'm dusting off these stairs. Look at the disgusting dust coming off there. So I'm dusting those off with a fluffy duster, and then I'm just going to vacuum up all the dust that's gone all over the floor in a second when I get the vacuum out. Now our bed was sort of made this morning, just straightening that up a little bit, tidying up around my dressing table, putting away the towels that I carried up. They go into my airing cupboard, which is just in my ensuite bathroom, which is that door I have just disappeared into. And then just tidying away a few bits that have been dumped in my bedroom, because apparently my family think it's a really good idea to dump loads and loads of things in my bedroom. It's not, people, it's not a good idea. But that's what happens anyway. Never mind. So just tidying away, and then I think I'm grabbing the vacuum. Yes, I am. There it is. Grabbing the vacuum cleaner and doing this. This is again a high traffic area because the children don't like to go and wee in their own bathroom. They like to traipse through our bedroom and go and wee in our bathroom. So there is a lot of traffic going between our door and our ensuite from all our children liking to use that bathroom rather than their own. So I'm now going to grab all of the towels, and yes, do you know what I'm going to do before I replace that towel? I'm going to take the towel, because it's not stinking dirty, it just needs, you know, changing, and I'm just going to wipe around everything. I'm going to wipe bits of toothpaste that people have dribbled all over their toothbrushes, and wipe around the shelves, wipe around the sink before I chuck it in the wash, because, you know, why not? It needs washing anyway. I'm just going to take another section of the towel, and I just wipe the windowsill as well. Now into Bella's room. She's gone to school. My husband has done the school run this morning, and I am tidying. So I'm opening up her curtains, folding her blankets, putting her dollies away. She's got a lot of dollies. She likes her dollies. I think they were having a dolly tea party or a dolly hospital or something, so they were in the wrong place. And I'm folding all these blankets, or blankies as she likes to call them. And the girls love playing with blankets. They make tents out of them, make dens out of them, they put the dollies under them. Honestly, blankies and dusters are sort of their favourite toys at the moment. So that's Bella's room looking a bit tidier. Now I'm going to vacuum the landing, including the manky dust that I threw all down the stairs with the duster. And I'm getting towards the end of my power hour now, but I have sort of covered quite a large amount of rooms in my house. And look, we're taking a towel, wiping the windowsill, wiping it slightly with the damp end, then with the dry end, and then wiping around the sink with another part of the towel before it all goes in the wash. I do feel like if I've collected all the towels up and I've replaced them with fresh towels, everything looks clean, even if all I've done is wipe around the sink. But this is a power hour, and like I said, you can go deep. So I could have spent the hour like really deep cleaning one of these rooms, or I can spend the hour running around the whole house, sort of freshening up each room. So that's what I'm doing. Zara has been a very good girl sitting there in her bed and not actually making a massive mess like she normally does. So, oh look, she's going to duster again. What a good girl. She likes dustering. And now upstairs to William's room, who, that's his effort of making his bed. May need to work on that, but, you know, better than nothing. Putting away some clothes he's left out, just having a little tidy around. I find he will actually keep his room so much nicer if it's tidy to start with. If it's tidy, in fact all of them, if they've got a tidy room, they're far more likely, other than Zara, who just enjoys taking things out, to keep it tidy. And that's my hour done, and it's time to get on with some work. Whew.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. That's right. If you want to watch my latest video, it's just over here. And this is the ending bit. My latest video is over here, and my more speed cleaning's down here. That's it, down there. Down there. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.